You've trained a large language model. 73% of Fortune 500 firms use them. But LLMs fail. Data drift breaks them. You see it when input data changes. Concept drift is another killer.
Data drift happens when input data changes. 40% of LLM failures come from this. You see it when user behavior shifts. For example, a model trained on summer data fails in winter. That's why companies like Google use tools like TensorFlow to monitor data drift. Data drift breaks LLMs because the model learns from old data.
Everyone thinks LLM failures are solely due to model flaws. The problem: 73% of Fortune 500 firms see LLM failures from data drift and concept drift too. Data drift and concept drift break LLMs because the model learns from old data and user behavior shift. That's why companies like Google use tools like TensorFlow to monitor data drift and concept drift.
You're working with a large language model at a Fortune 500 firm. Data drift and concept drift cause 73% of LLM failures. Let's use TensorFlow to monitor these issues. You track data drift with statistical methods like K-test. Concept drift needs online learning techniques, such as incremental learning. That's how you apply LLM failure types and their ownership solutions.
3 things you now know: data drift affects 40% of LLMs, concept drift impacts 33%, and model degradation hits 30%. You can track these issues with TensorFlow and statistical methods like K-test. Apply online learning techniques for concept drift.
You've learned about LLM failure types. Now, apply this knowledge. Try GitHub Copilot today. It's free for 30 days. You'll see